In this video, we are going to look at how to freeze panes in Microsoft Excel. The purpose of freezing panes in Microsoft Excel is to make our row and column headers visible anytime we are scrolling. So let's look at how we can freeze panes in Microsoft Excel. First of all, let's go to the View tab. So under Window Group, we'll click on Freeze Panes. So when we click on Freeze Panes, we have three options. Number one, the freeze panes options. Number two, freeze top row. Number three, freeze first column. The first thing I want us to do is freeze the top row. So I'll click on it. So when I click on it, now my top row has been frozen. So if I scroll down, the first row will be visible. So notice this. Here, after row 1, I'm in column 33, but still my row 1 is still visible. So this is how you freeze your top row. Now let's look at how we can freeze our first column. So I will go back to the window group under the view tab and click on freeze panes. So I will freeze the row. So I've unfrozen the row. Now let's go back there and look at how we can freeze our first column. So I'll click on freeze first column. Now our first column has been frozen. So I'm going to scroll horizontally. Now notice this. Our first column is visible, but the next column we have is row X. So this is how you freeze the columns. Now let's unfreeze this and then look at how we can freeze both rows and columns. So let me go back to the freeze pane and then unfreeze this. Now let's look at how we can freeze both the rows and then the columns. So here I will choose the first option. So I'm going to scroll down. So when I scroll down, notice this. I'm in row 1 to row 3 are visible, but when we scroll down to row 23, they are still visible. Let's scroll horizontally. So after scrolling horizontally, look at what we have here. Row A and B are visible. Sorry, column A and column B are visible, and then we have row W here. So this is how you freeze panes in Microsoft Excel. If you found value in this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.